is successful, it could bring a halt to this competition. More than a year after mysterious bacterial infection sickened participants in the 2023 Sonoma Tough Mudder, a lawsuit claims the company behind the competition is to blame.
What we were able to do was we were able to subpoena certain documents to figure out exactly what happened here because Tough Mudder was so quiet about it.
Attorney Elon Zexter represents 150 people suing Tough Mudder over its competition at Sonoma Raceway in August of that year.
It was the next morning I had started noticing I had breakouts on my stomach.
Many say after crawling through the miles-long muddy obstacle course, they became sickened by a bacterial infection. Some shared pictures showing skin rashes, sores, and bumps.
Any part of my body that touched the ground, because we do those army-like mud crawls, had kind of red spots.
County health officials believe the cause was Aeromonas, a rare bacteria found in untreated water. Attorney Zexter says the reason was Tough Mudder, at one section of the course, used unpurified water that isn't intended to come in contact with human skin or be ingested.
It's usually used, we see, in construction site cleanups. You are in violation, Tough Mudder, of different health and safety code violations because you were using non-potable water sources. And when everybody was asking Tough Mudder, what's going on? Why are all these people getting so severely ill? Tough Mudder was quiet.
Plaintiffs seek recovery of health care costs, loss of income from missed work, and punitive damages.
This case may come down to a battle of the biologists. How did the bacteria get into the water?
Legal analyst Stephen Clark says Tough Mudder will likely point to waivers contestants signed, assuming risk while competing. But he says an Aeromonas bacterial infection may be beyond what is reasonably expected.
Did the promoters increase the risk to these participants, which puts it outside the scope of this waiver form that they likely signed? And the outcome of this will likely affect Mudder events moving forward.
Clark says this will likely become a class action lawsuit as more people come forward, and if it is shown the company knew there was a problem because of similar but fewer complaints with the 2022 event, well, that could help the prosecution's case. Now, we reached out to Boston-based Tough Mudder for comment about the lawsuit, but have not heard back. We're live in downtown San Jose. Jesse Gary, KTVU, Fox 2 News.